Shalom, Hebrews and Hebrews. Welcome to the channel. I'm Oilfield Disciple, also known as Pastor Matt. I'll get the daily reading video out here in just a little bit, our daily encouragement. I've had quite a bit going on this morning, and then about 20-30 minutes ago, I got a phone call asking me if I got all my shopping done. And I said, yeah, I'm good, one. And I was informed that the governor has made a claim that all the stores are going to close down. Convenience stores, grocery stores, all of it. And so mass panic is ensued. So I come down here to put eyes on it. And when I hit the parking lot, I was like, this don't look bad. I think thing ain't too bad. I got out to go check in the store, and I come back to the truck because I'm not standing in this line to see what's going on in the store. I don't need nothing in there. I'm fine. I'm here at our local grocery store. This is where I shop. He's a local owner, individual. Quite a few years ago, we had a big blizzard come through here. Walmart doubled their prices on water and lanterns and stuff like that. This guy put everything, buy one, get one free. Get what you need. And after that, I said, I will never shop Walmart or any of them others ever again. I will make sure this guy gets my money for everything. And sometimes he's higher. You got to spend a little more money. But look at that. That line starts right there. Maybe they're letting them in a little faster. Well, it's not too bad right now. When I first got out of the truck, the line was all the way to the back of the store right there. What I understand, there's a limit of one item per person, meaning you can't mass buy rice or beans or anything, is what I'm hearing. Because last time this happened, they wiped that store out in about 4 hours. I watched it. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Our governor, fear porn, scaring the people scaring them to death, and they ain't got no more sense than God gave a goose. I'd much rather do biblical videos. That's where I'm comfortable at. That's where my wisdom's at. But I'm not ignorant to the world neither. I keep my eyes wide open. That's why I know what's going on. There's a bunch of junk. This is an agenda, pure and simple. I told everybody, and I think I got videos in my archives, when we shut down the country back in March and April, I said, this is just the first wave. They're going to test the waters. And they did. And they watched, and they seen who complied, who did not. Then they put in the mask mandates, seeing who would comply, who would not. Over a period of a couple months, to me, it looks like about 75 to 80% of the people that I see going in and out of the stores are complying with the mask orders. Okay, hey, if you want to wear a mask, I got no issue with that. But don't do it just because you're told to. Unlawfully. They can't force you to wear a mask. A store can tell you can't come in with a mask, without a mask on. The store has that right, and you have the right to go somewhere else. And so I know what stores I can go into and which ones I don't go into now. It's not a big deal. Keeping my eyes wide open, watching this go down. This is phase 2, and they're going to get a little bit more rough with this one. And they're going to see how the people respond to this. I believe this is phase 2 of a 5-phase agenda operation that'll last over the next year and a half, depending on how the people respond to each phase. And from the looks of it, I don't see a whole lot of resistance or rebellion out of the people, because even the rational, those who thought rational 9-10 months ago, like-minded people like myself, have allowed fear in the media and social media to indwell their spirits to the point where they're acting irrational now. I'm watching it and I see it. And it drives me nuts. I don't get it. I'm gonna live my life. I am. And I'm not gonna allow, especially a disease that has a 99.7 or 8% survival rate. That means the statistics, I'm almost twice likely to die in this pickup right now on any given day. I'm more likely to die in this pickup than catching COVID and dying from it. So, do I not drive this pickup because there's a chance I could die? You know, all sorts of things could kill me. What do? Do I hide in my closet? Hell no, I live. And if I die, that is gain. I go to Christ. But as I live here on this earth, I shall proclaim His gospel and His word and His truth. And then I will point out the stupid of the world. This governor here in New Mexico, I tell you what, I call her the Tiny Tyrant. She's like 4'8", 5 foot tall. And she thinks she's the queen. She really does. And I'm thankful that I got a sheriff's department here and the main sheriff and his deputies who are all about the law and order and the Constitution. They've been butting heads with our governor, but we're fixing to see who's got the most power here shortly, I think. I'm not sure. Man, as a leader, you don't lead by scaring the hell out of your people. You don't. That's leading by fear, and that's manipulation. It's the same thing as, come be my friend and I'll give you some candy, or I'll give you money to be my friend. That's manipulation. Ruling by fear is manipulation. You rule and lead, well, you lead by example. You know, the funny thing is she's really not a leader. She is a public official elected by we the people. We're supposed to operate according to the checks and balances that's set up by the Constitution. But she's done grab power from all three branches and holds it. And they've allowed her to do it here. Anyway, y'all be blessed, be encouraged. Don't let this fear set in on y'all. It may get darker. I don't know. I don't know what the government's going to do. I don't know the full scope of this, but I can calculate just from cycles and what I see that this ain't going to end next month. This is only going to get continually worse. Phase after phase, wave after wave. And each time they're going to put fear into the people. A little more fear. Unless the people said, oh no, we're done. And they all stand up and they say, no, we're not doing it. And 8 million people stand up here in New Mexico, and however many is in Texas and Wyoming and Colorado and all the other states stand up and tell their governor, we ain't doing it no more. It just takes a good mass of people to shut it down. We saw that yesterday in 1 Samuel chapter 11. King Saul's first order of business was to go and protect, and he gathered all the men, 330,000 men, and they went and handled up. It was kind of like a walk through the park. That's what I'm not advocating violence. Don't hear me wrong. I'm not saying let's go start shooting bullets. I'm saying just stand up and say no en masse. These protests that's been going on, similar to that. Stand up and stand in front of the grocery stores. I'm gonna start working on it. Getting people around here, let's go stand in front of the grocery store and tell this man, keep your grocery store open and we'll keep the cops off of it. And our sheriffs, can we do that, Sheriff? I've got a lot of things I got to go deal with here shortly. Some channels I got to talk to see what we can do. Because I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm tired of being told I can't go to the grocery store because it's closed. I'm tired of being told I got to wear a mask. I'm tired of being ruled by tyrants. But at the end of the day, I know that my Messiah has it all under control. But I have ways that I have to operate. I can't just sit down in the couch and go, oh, God's got it. There's things that I have to do. And there's things that I'm doing and I will do. And there's the small community that I have that we've gathered together and we're pretty much as one. But we got to get together and figure out what we're going to do. Because we don't know what's going to happen. If they're going to close the stores down for 24 hours, 24 days, or 24 months. I'm not affected by the stores shutting down. I'm prepared. But many aren't. And they're the ones that in a month or two I have to deal with violently. Because they're coming to feed their family. Anyway, y'all be blessed, be encouraged. Be blessed, be encouraged. I'll catch you here in a little bit. We'll get the reading video done here shortly. I'll catch y'all on the next ride.